Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January. I've laid out 5 cards for you, 1 card for each quarter of the year, plus the 5th card is for just January. I'm concluding the readings with a Healing with the Angels Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. If you would like to get another reading where I'm pulling an additional 5 cards using the Golden Tarot deck by Cat Black, where it would be also same as here on YouTube, 1 card for each of the 4 quarters of the new year, plus the 5th card for January, and also concluding the reading with the Healing with the Angels Oracle card by Doreen Virtue there. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the Videos tab on my menu and going to page 8, and there you will see the heading, if you scroll down on page 8, for these New Year readings. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I want to remind you these are general readings, and to get messages that pertain specifically for you, you would need a private reading. Also, be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because sometimes they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Sagittarius, now onto your readings for the new year of 2017 plus January. And the first card you have for the first quarter of the year, Sagittarius, you have the 9 of Cups, which to me is wish fulfillment. This is something that you're wishing for, wanting to see happen, coming to you. The wish fulfillment card is usually, to me, about a particular subject or something in particular that you wanted to see happen. And it is emotions. You should feel emotionally good about it, because cups do symbolize emotions. I'm not sure why they're saying that the cycles of the moon are going to affect you a lot in the first quarter of the year. If you're having any competition with anybody, I see you looking over your shoulder. But I feel like any competition for you, whether it's work or whatever it could be in, any sport you play, or it doesn't matter what, just link the word competition to it. I see you're going to have people trailing behind you. So I do feel you will be winning or leading in anything that's a competition. Perhaps you're trying to get a raise at work, or applying for a new position, or there's somebody that you really have your eye on and there's quite a few people interested in them for a relationship. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be in the lead, or you're going to win. You're going to beat the competition. That's really how it feels. Some of you may be getting involved in new romantic relationships in the first quarter of the new year. And for some of you, now this didn't apply to a lot of people, so this is very interesting, because sometimes things come up in some of the signs. I don't know that I got this for anybody else, but I feel like some of you Sagittarians may have a love from the past return in the first quarter of the new year. So some of you have new love that shows up. Some of you have someone from the past that comes back in. Now, let me just say this. We are in Mercury in retrograde as we go into the new year of 2017. So this could have some influence as to why this is coming up in the first quarter. I feel that this year, in general, you are going to be more influential than you ever were before. Because I see they refer to you as bringing a lot of money to the table. So I feel like your finances and whatever successes that you've been doing or working on are going to be amped up, increasing. elevated, whatever words you want to use there. It really comes up strongly. Now, some of you may already be married or already coupled with somebody, and you may say, well, how does this apply to me? Well, I don't know, but I get that some of you are going to have somebody that comes in and sweeps you off your feet. It does come up here. They're repeating it quite strongly. So those of you that are single, or looking for love in some way, or looking for, or tired or bored, and you're thinking of leaving a relationship you're in, you got somebody new coming in here, and I really feel he or she is going to sweep you off your feet. Now, the next card you have here, which would be for the second quarter of the new year, you have the Hermit, and the Hermit is a very strong spiritual card. This card symbolizes to me spiritual blessings, spiritually being guided. Your spirit guides are lighting the way, showing you the path to go, what you need to follow. This can also be you being the hermit, taking a step back, getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you're still going to be spiritually guided and led by your spirit guides. I feel in the second quarter of the year, you're going to be learning a new subject, or learning or dealing with new material. New subjects or new subject material. So even if you're not somebody going back to school or taking any classes or trying to do anything like that, I feel that you will be, maybe in your job that you are, where you already work, you're going to be dealing with new subjects and new subject material. Some of you may have somebody that's going to retire or leave the place that you work. I do get you steadily climbing up and moving up the ladder, and somebody is leaving. Either your position pushes somebody out, or somebody's getting ready to leave and retire, and therefore you push forward, but it comes up like a slow, steady climb. So obviously, not all of you Sagittarians are working, and not all of you this would fit into, but they are talking about this. So some of you Sagittarians that have felt like I've been working a long time, I feel like I'm climbing up this ladder very slowly, look to see that this year you're going to push forward even more, because I see you getting elevated or pushed up another step. Now, for some of you, I do feel because it's someone's retired, or somebody gets fired, or somebody's leaving for some reason. The Hermit's also here to give you a sign. They're saying that it's time to move on from something that's been unhealthy for you. So if you've been in an unhealthy love relationship, this second quarter of this year will be signaling you that it's time to move on from that. If you have any bad habits or addictions, overeating, smoking, drinking too much, anything that would be excessive or unhealthy for you, because those are the key words here, whatever is unhealthy for you, whether it's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically, or all of the above, the guidance is, your guides are trying to tell you that it's time to really look at it honestly with open eyes, and it's time to move on from it. Some of you will be having a new partnership, teaming up with someone new. This could be in a work-related situation. It could also be love. It could even be, you have a friend that you're teaming up on some project together for fun, or for just some money-making venture, and it's just teaming up to do that. And then it passes. I don't know. It's going to be different. Teaming up and partnering up with somebody is going to be different for all of you Sagittarians. Some of you it is love, because that's come up a few times already. Some of you are going to have some big change where you're selling something and buying something new. So some of you may have a car you need to sell and you need to buy a new car, or you have a house you need to sell and you're going to buy a new house. It just comes up like there's going to be some real big changes, and selling something important and buying something new comes up. Now, in your third quarter, you have the Justice card, and the Justice is a card to me that can symbolize dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems. It could be lawsuits, divorces. It could be just legalities, signing contracts, selling a home. Anything legally binding. It could be anything like that. This card could also symbolize in a situation that has been unfair or out of balance, that now something will become just and fair and balanced. I do feel it's going to be very wise for you to speak to a lawyer. in the third quarter. They're saying that. So there's those of you that are going to get divorced, you're going to consult with a lawyer before you do it. Those of you that have any work-related situations or anything coming up that you feel like, hey, this is unfair, I need to talk to somebody about this to get some counsel because I got treated unfairly, or I got discriminated, or I got pushed out, or, you know, I didn't get my just due, or maybe some product hurt you, whatever it is, many of you Sagittarians will be talking to a lawyer to get advice. It doesn't necessarily mean you're starting legal proceedings. Some of you may be, but I get some of you just speaking with a lawyer to get legal advice in the third quarter. Some of you are going to be going to a lawyer to look at a way out, to get out of a contract or deal. Could be even a marriage. So it's some of you are doing it because you want to get into something, but some of you are talking to a lawyer because you want to get out of something as well. So it comes up either way here. Anything that you're doing here that is legal, this is not something that gets settled quickly. It's something that is very slow process, dragged out. That I'm not saying that to discourage you from doing it. But you just need to know that, I mean, it could be different. Some of you might be done in a blink. But to me, the way the guides are talking, it doesn't sound like, just like be prepared if you're going down any legal road here. Don't be in a hurry, because to me, it feels like it's going to take a while for this to get settled, rectified, you know, whatever you want to say. However, I do want to say this. Even though it may take a long, hard road to get there, I do feel that it's going to go in your favor in the end. So I do feel like you'll come out the winner, or you'll come out ahead in some way. Some of you, if you have any frenemies, I know I've used that word once in a while, but my guides sometimes do say it. It's not me making it up or saying it, but they do say it. If you have any frenemies or anyone that's like stalking you or harassing you or bothering you, that some of you are going to be putting a stop to that. So you could be getting restraining orders, or, you know, taking somebody to court over those kind of activities. So the card you have for the fourth quarter of the year, Sagittarius, you have Ace of Pentacles. And Ace of Pentacles is a card to me that symbolizes financial blessings, God giving you the financial abundance and financial stability and blessings of money. I get now you're getting hired or rehired comes up. Also, those of you that are starting a new relationship, there's a lot of money here in this relationship. Your money, their money, it circles around here. So things will be going well for you financially, even in a love connection and relationship. I also here look to find ways of dividing money and splitting money. So if you're getting divorced, or if you have a partnership in a business or whatever, look to that you're going to be finding ways to divide money and split money. That also comes up. Some of you, if you sell anything, you may start working out of a different venue. If you sell homes or real estate, you may go to a different realty office and start selling out of that office. Or maybe you're just going to sell from home, whatever this is that you may sell. Or, you know, if you're in one location, you may be able to move to a different location. But I get any of you that are in that line of work of selling anything, I feel like there's a change in location for you of the venue you're going to be selling it from. Could even be if you have your own business and you sell things from like one particular store or one particular location, you may branch out and start selling these, whatever the product line is or whatever you have, in different venues, more shops, more stores, more online locations, working out of your home. Any of that can be indicated here. Be careful of who you put your trust in, who you put your money in, like whose hands you put it in. Because I get some of you, this may have already happened, because this, what I'm going to tell you right here, I feel like some of you have already experienced it, where your money builds up, builds up, builds up, and then drops. And then builds up, builds up, builds up, and then drops. and then builds up, and then drops. So if you are investing money with any financial advisor, maybe you want to switch if this has been happening to you. It could just indicate market fluctuations. It could be talking about that. I don't know that that's really predicting what's going to happen for you, but I feel like this is a trend of something that's gone on already for you. You got a flood of activity happening with money in your fourth quarter. I feel like you've got a flood of money coming to you where anybody that owed you money, I don't care from what, it could be from banking institutions, people, pending sales, anything. I get a flood of activity in the fourth quarter. I also see you, maybe this is why they were talking about the up and down, because I see you paying off a lot of debts in the fourth quarter. So it's not only are you having people pay you money back and you get money, because I see money coming at you, I see you paying off a lot of debt. So just January, Sagittarius, this card's just for January, you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, thinking about the past, possibly worrying about something. And you getting some kind of opportunity is going to be presented to you. This is God giving you blessings, could be giving you a sign. You may not be paying attention to them because you could be ruminating and going within so much, but it looks like you're going to have some opportunity come to you. I feel that some of you, you're going to have a new romance developing, and some of you may already be attached to somebody else, and you may be thinking about, what am I going to do with that relationship? So just think on that. You're not the first sign to get this. I love when this comes up because it makes me laugh. I get you're going to get invited to a special gathering where there's going to be some really highlighted people there, like could be famous people, celebrities, noteworthy people. I don't know what they're famous or noteworthy for. It could be the entertainment industry, it could be science and exploration. Who knows? They could be Nobel Prize winners. I don't know. But I get you getting invited to some special gatherings, but it's funny, other signs have gotten that, and of course, because not everybody's all going to be the same sign that's going to go to this gathering. I don't know if it's the same one, but you're getting it through this card too. I feel like you're going to be making amends with your past mistakes, past people, and I get rectifying them. It could be just rectifying them in your own mind and making peace with things in your own mind. Or you could actually be trying to patch things up, smooth things over, get beyond things that happened with the past through apologies or reconciliations. But I also see it even more strongly if you're not a Sagittarian that actually is going to go apologize to people or are going to try to make amends for things that have happened in the past. You could just be doing it mentally and emotionally inside of you. That's how it comes up. If you're a Sagittarian that has any health issues that have been plaguing you or cropping up, it could be a cold, a flu, bronchitis, or achy joints, or just something that's been bothering you for a while, I feel you may actually go to the doctor and get it checked out in January. Visiting a doctor is likely for some of you. Maybe some of you are just going to get some routine blood work done to see how everything's going if you haven't been feeling well. That comes up here also. I hate to belabor this point because I'm sure some of you are happily married and happily coupled already, but it comes up repeatedly, and I'm getting it here again. Some of you that are already involved in a relationship are going to decide that this relationship is not moving in a direction that you feel comfortable with, or you're not feeling settled or fully happy in the relationship. You're going to do away with it. You're going to get rid of that relationship, but yet I see you moving on to someone else. That comes up for a lot of you Sagittarians for this new year. So now the Healing with the Angels, from the Enduring Virtues Healing with the Angels card, you got body care. Body care. I feel like you're looking at yourself in a whole new way. Some of you will be thinking about going into some kind of training, weight training, or getting a personal trainer. Some of you I see running. I'm seeing you running kind of like near a wooded area, where you may see people may ride on bikes as well, because I see people going by on bikes. But I feel like you may start jogging or running. I'm getting weightlifting. So some of this is for some of you. Some of you Sagittarians don't need to do it, and you're fine. But I do feel no matter what, you're going to be looking at yourself, looking at your body, and thinking about that this year. Like, how do you feel in your own skin? Are you happy with the way you feel? Those of you that a new romance comes in, it takes everything up to a new level. I feel you may start working out, exercising, getting trim. Sometimes when you fall in love, you just naturally lose weight. That happens a lot for people. You know, a lot of sex and romantic activity can also spur weight loss on. So, you know, love and sex can make you lose weight. But I do feel for some of you, that's going to be happening because of the new love coming in. You really are going to have a lot of instances of change going on in your body this year. So some of you, I actually feel like you're going to be feeling differently. This feels like, you know, I heard this years ago, and I don't remember who told me, but it might have been I had a psychic development teacher years ago. He passed away now, but he may have said this. But somebody said to me long ago that your body, not just your life with astrology, but your body also goes in cycles. And things with your body goes in cycles. So I actually feel like that's what's happening to you this year. You're having a lot of physical things are changing. It doesn't mean negative. It just means things are changing for you physically about your body, where I actually feel I feel like you're going to be happier with it and feel good about it and focusing on it in positive ways. However, I do feel in January, some of you may have some kind of bug or flu, or feel like you need to, if you've had some, you know, chronic back pain or problem on your knee problems, anything, because I'm getting, or like what connects from your shin or your calf where it goes right into your knee, because I'm getting like this constricting, twinging feeling there. If you're having any issues like that, you may be going to the doctor to get it checked out. But generally, I feel like your body is going through some cyclical change. And to me, it feels more like it's for the positive and the better for this year of 2017. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I certainly hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. If you would like to get another reading, another psychic tarot reading for the new year of 2017 plus January, and also a Healing with the Angel Oracle card at the end, but I'm going to be using the Golden Tarot deck by Kat Black. In this reading, I used the Hanson Roberts deck. You can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for the new year psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2017 plus January videos. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu, and then go to page 8, scroll down the page, and there you'll see the headings for these readings for the new year of 2017. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I want to wish you a fantastic and blessed new year of 2017, Sagittarius, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.